To start out today, to call to order.
That's what I believe right there. It'll be easier that way.
We can have a roll call. For the public hearing. Yes, we're now. Right.
Here. Ogalla. Seer. Eustace.
Here.
Moran. Rice. Here. Harris. Near. Here. Fritz. Benefield.
Here.
Gould.
Here.
Barton. Here. Welch.
Here.
Salone.
Here.
Brooks.
Yeah.
Winfrey. Parker. Here. Staley Berry. Here. Davidge. Wilhelmie.
Here.
Muir.
Here.
Chinello.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Collins. Berry.
Here.
And Hart.
We got it for. Okay, so the reason for this public hearing is the pursuit of Chapter 50, Act 330, Paragraph 3 of the Illinois Compliance Statute of the Tentative Appropriation and Budget Ordinance for the Forest Reserve District of Will County for fiscal year beginning January 1, 2017, was available for inspection beginning October 11, 2016, at the Forest Reserve Sugar Ag Creek Center, 175040 West Laraway Road, Joliet, Illinois. Notice of such availability was duly published October 9, 2016. Notice was also published October 9, 2016 of public hearing for the appropriation budget ordinance to be held at 9:30 a.m. November 10, 2016, prior to the adoption of said ordinance. John?
Yes, thank you, President Hart. Good morning, Commissioners. Ordinance number 49 appropriates a total of $48,238,612 for the Forest Reserve District's 2017 budget, which begins January 1st and ends December 31st of 2017. The monies appropriated in ordinance number 49 and outlined in the exhibits attached to the ordinance are in four general groups of funds: general corporate funds, replacement funds, debt service, and capital funds. The first group of funds is the general corporate fund, or annual operating funds, that provides for the day-to-day operations of the district. Page 1 of the exhibit shows the expected revenues and proposed expenditures by category in the corporate fund of $12,612,275. Included within the corporate fund but separately accounted for are expenditures for liability insurance, audit, IMRA, FICA, employee health insurance. Page 2 of the exhibit shows the expected revenues and proposed expenditures by category in the district's construction and development fund of $4,632,193. The total amount appropriated for the general operating expenditures is $17,244,468. The second group of funds in ordinance number 49 are the three replacement funds, including vehicle, computer, infrastructure maintenance and replacement, and is shown on page 2 through page 4 of the exhibit. The total amount appropriated in the three funds is $903,661. These funds are created through transfers from the general operating funds and the fund reserve and are used to replace vehicles and computers and for capital repairs and replacements in accordance with the replacement schedule. The third fund in ordinance number 49 is the debt service fund, which is shown on page 4 of the exhibit. It contains all dollars necessary for annual payments of principal and interest due for previous bond issuances. This is in accordance with criteria approved by the Will County voters in all previous referendums and all ordinances passed authorizing the sale of general obligation bonds. The total amount appropriated in the debt $24,353,175. The fourth and final group of funds in Ordinance 49 are the capital fund that set aside proceeds to acquire land and improve existing preserves. Pages 5 and 8 of the exhibit show the expected revenues and proposed expenditures in two capital funds that include all remaining proceeds from separate bond issuances and grants. Collectively, the proposed 2017 appropriation for the capital fund is $5,737,380. Budget Ordinance 49 was prepared in accordance with direction provided by the Finance Committee and has been on public display since October 11. No comments have been received from the public and no inspection or review of the documents has occurred. Thank you, and that concludes my comments.
Thank you, John. Is there any comments from the public? Any comments from the public? All right, being done, any comments by the commissioners?
Make a motion to come out of public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we have one more. If we can please go ahead, we'll call our next public hearing to order. We can have roll call?
Okay, Howard,
Here.
Gala, yes.
You made a motion to go to public hearing?
No, we came out.
We came out.
This is the second.
We came out.
We came out second.
Trinier? Here. Yes. Fritz?
Yes.
Yes, present, here, I don't know. Benefield?
Yeah, it would be here. You're doing a roll call right now.
We're doing the roll call.
Just go into a
Public hearing.
motion.
Okay, Gould? Freitag? Here. Baelish?
Here.
Frislow?
Here.
Brooks?
Yeah.
Parker? Here. Staley Ferry? Here. Naomi?
Here.
Mayor? Tumanello? Heigl?
Here.
Ferry?
Here.
And Hart. 20 present.
We got it. Okay. Since the increase in the total extension exceeds 5%, a public hearing under the Truth in Taxation Act is required. Notice of public hearing was published on October 9, 2016.
Thank you, President Hart. This again is the public hearing. The last public hearing was for the appropriation ordinance. This is the public hearing with respect to the six levy ordinances. Ordinances 490 through 495 establish six levy ordinances for the Forest Preserve District of Will County for tax year 2016. Levies for the bond indebtedness or debt service have been previously established through various ordinances authorizing bond issues or refinancing and requires no additional action by the board. The district's legal limiting rate established under the Property Tax Extension Limitation Act of 1991 provides for an estimated limiting rate of .0701. However, the property tax rate proposed is .0697. This compares to a property tax rate of .0722 in 2015. The estimated levy for 2016, excluding debt service, is $13,535,242. The district's total estimated aggregate levy for 2016, including debt service, is $37,621,417. The debt service levy, which is used to pay the district's principal and interest on its general obligation bonds, is $24,086,175. The six levy ordinances that will be on your agenda for consideration, the 2016 levy ordinances are as such. Ordinance number 468, the audit levy is for $28,500. Ordinance number 490 is $28,500 for the audit levy. 491, the liability insurance levy is $200,000. Ordinance number 492, the IMRF levy is $800,662. Ordinance number 493, the Social Security levy, $547,120. Ordinance number 494, the corporate levy is for $8,987,828. And ordinance number 495 is the C&D levy in the amount of $2,971,133 for a total levy of $535,242. Ordinance number 490 through 495, levy property taxes necessary to fund the proposed expenditures in the 2017 appropriation budget ordinance number 489. Thank you, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, John. Is there any comments from the public? No comments from the public. Being none, is there any comments from the commissioners? Jim?
Yeah, I would just like to point out that the levy that's related to bond debt is a levy that was approved by the voters of Will County. So everyone understands that that's not, that went to referendum, and the voters approved to tax for those funds, for those initiatives that the bonds were for. So.
In addition to which, you're not levying today for those bonds because those levies were passed years ago.
Correct.
So that's why you have an appropriation and budget ordinance totaling about $48 million, but you're levying
$24
million today if you pass those levies.
Thank you. Okay, and then you just need a motion.
Motion to close the public hearing.
Motion by Tony, second by Mayor. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. All right, we're going to segue right into our Forest Preserve District Board of Commissioners. Thursday, November 10th. Some will be their last meeting. A little sad. I'd like to call it to order. So if we could please start with the flag. Steve, can you?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was great. Thank you, Lord, for another morning in the Forest Preserve of Will County. We thank you, Lord, the election is over and you allowed us to come back once again. We ask your blessings upon those that have departed from this commissioner board on today. Continue to bless them. Now, Lord, bless our agenda, bless our commissioners, bless our meeting. In our Lord's name we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Welcome. With the Farmers Weekly and Susan Lafferty with the Southtown Star. And I had no notes for that. I just want to point that out.
Nice.
Roll call.
Howard,
Here.
Ogala. Here. I hate doing that. Corey, Singer, sorry. Moostis.
Here.
Moran. Rice. Here. Harris. Trainier.
Yes. Here.
Fritz. Present. Benefield.
Here.
Gould.
Here.
Freitag.
Here.
Balish.
Here.
Frizzalone.
Here.
Brooks.
Here.
Winfrey. Parker.
Here.
Staley Ferry.
Here.
Babish. Wilhelmie.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
Tumanello.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Collins. Ferry.
Here.
And Hart.
Here.
20 present.
Okay, our next will be the presentation of certificate of mailings and certificate of publications.
Motion and a second.
By Gould, second by Parker.
Roll.
Okay. Okay. This is for the certificate of. Right.
That's the first
Howard.
one.
Yes.
Ogala. Yes.
Next month, that'll be.
Moostis.
Yeah.
Rice.
Yes.
Trainier.
Yes.
Fritz. Yes. Benefield.
Yes.
Gould.
Yes.
Freitag.
Yes.
Balish.
Yes.
Frizzalone.
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Winfrey.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Staley Ferry.
Yes.
Wilhelmie.
Yes.
Mayor. Tumanello.
Yes.
Weigel.
Yes.
Ferry.
Yes.
And Hart.
Yes.
21 yes.
Motion carries. And next, we're going to have approval of minutes for October 13th, 2016. Motion by Parker, second by Freitag, previous roll by Ferry, second by Wilhelmie. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. our treasurer's report.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Yeah, before you give the treasurer's report, first, congratulations to everybody who ran, was successful. Congratulations to those who served on the board for years and maybe going on. But in the spirit of unity and cooperation, I do have something to ask of everyone. As painful as it may be for many, I have been asked that at County Board Day that everybody wears something that's cubby blue. now, for some of us, some of us, this is painful. But you know, we should applaud our brothers from the north side who represent the north side. So, if you can, I may just wear a cub pin on my inner lapel.
Okay.
I'll flash it.
All right.
But you know, this is all about that kumbaya moment, right? So, if you can consider wearing something cubby blue or something cub related, it would be appreciated. Okay. Now I just have to practice what I'm preaching here, right? Okay, to get to the treasurer's report, the monthly operating statement indicated the district corporate fund collected approximately $11.1 million in total revenue during the 10-month period ended October 31st, 2016, of which approximately $10.2 million is related to property taxes, $331,000 is related to replacement taxes, $98,000 on rental fees at our Four Rivers facility in Shannon. Approximately $141,000 in permit fees, and the remaining balance is miscellaneous revenue. On the expenditure side, the district has incurred approximately $9.1 million of expenditures for the 10-month period ended October 31st, 2016. The district experienced net operating income of the same period of approximately $2 million. The district has collected approximately 98.5% of its property taxes and will receive 2 additional property tax distributions from the Will County Treasurer prior to the end of the year. Unless there's any questions, I will make a motion to place the treasury report on file.
Second by Griswold, previous rolled by Brooks, second by Rice. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, Jen. Okay, none with the executives, petitions from the public. All right, next on to Ray, the Finance Committee.
Good morning, everyone. First thing on the agenda is the schedule of bills totaling $896,764.56, and I so move.
Motion to annul, second by Fritz. Previous roll by Staley Ferry, second by Wilhelming. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'll be an abstention, please.
Okay.
First thing on the agenda is the approval to renew the health insurance coverage with Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental and vision insurance, Delta Dental and Delta Vision, and life insurance with Mutual of Omaha Life Insurance Company. And I so move.
Motion by Trudeau, second by Benefield. Previous roll by Rice, second by Trinair. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
And I.
We did not need to do those separately, correct? Because in here it's listed separately.
Let me go separately.
You do? All right. Let's do the first one, the award the contract to Blue Cross Blue Shield to provide health insurance for all non-bargaining and retired district employees. Committee recommendation 13-0, and also move.
Motion by Trudeau, second by Gould. Previous roll by Ferry, second by Wilhelming. All in favor?
Aye. Next is the award to contract Delta Vision to provide vision coverage for all non-bargaining and retired district employees. Committee recommendation is 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Trudeau, second by Weigel. Previous roll by Howard, second by Ferry. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is the award to contract Delta Dental to provide dental coverage for all non-bargaining and retired district employees. 13-0 was the committee recommendation, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Mayor. Previous roll by Winfrey, second by Rice. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Next is the awarded contract to Mutual of Omaha Life Insurance Company to provide life insurance coverage to bargaining and non-bargaining district employees. Committee recommendation was 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Ballage. Previous roll by Stelly Ferry, second by Ferry. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Next on the agenda is the approval of ordinance number 489, appropriation and budget ordinance for 2017. I think John did a good job discussing it. If anyone wants to hear anything further, I'm open for discussion. If not, it was recommended 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Fritz. Previous roll by Trinier, second by Wilhelm. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Next on the agenda is approval of ordinance number 490, the audit 2016 levy. Committee recommendation was 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Parker. Previous roll by Rice, second by Brooks. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Next on the agenda is the approval of ordinance number 491, liability insurance 2016 levy. Committee recommendation is 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Gould. Previous roll by Winfrey, second by Howard. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Approval of ordinance number 492, Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund 2016 levy. Committee recommendation was 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Benefield. Previous roll by Wilhelm, second by Winfrey. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Next is the ordinance number 493, Social Security FICA 2016 levy. Committee recommendation is 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Freitag. Previous roll by Trinier, second by Rice. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next on the agenda is the approval of ordinance number 494, corporate 2016 levy. Committee recommendation is 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Mustis. Previous roll Howard, second by Stanley Ferry. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Next is the approval of ordinance number 495, construction and development 2016 levy. Committee recommendation was 13-0, and I so move.
Motion by Jimenez, second by Parker. Previous roll by Rice, second by Trinier. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Before I get on to the report, I just want to piggyback on something that Mr. Mustis had talked about with the debt service. Just so we're aware, we are on schedule, just like we've been talking about at the Finance Committee for the last couple of years. The capital appreciation bonds are upon us. Over the next 2 years, we'll be paying those off. And afterwards, we should see a 35 to 40% drop in the rate once those are fully paid off. As far as the reports, we have the quarterly investment report as of September 30th. Our next meeting date is Wednesday, January 4th, immediately following the Operations Committee meeting. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it.
Question.
Oh, yes.
Ray,
Yes.
when that rate goes down, how much longer do we have before that debt is paid off? What's the projection?
Well, on the capital appreciation, as you know, that was something that was saddled upon this board about 20 years ago when this first went through. The majority of the payments got pushed to the end. Here, we're in the final 2 years. Once we pay off those 2 final years, it's gone.
Right.
It's done. So it's going to be a zero balance on that portion of the bond.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
There was a series of 3 issues. This issue is, I think, the 87 or 88 issue. It was the original issue, right? What he's talking about.
I think there were 92.
Yeah, I think a little bit later, I think.
Yeah, 92.
I think it was 92, 25-year bond.
Oh, my.
But we did 2 more after that, correct?
Yeah.
There was
So this is the final one? This is
the first one for the first referendum.
I see.
There's 2 more.
2 more. Okay.
So it staggers, to answer your question.
Okay.
It goes over a number of years. I think we did it over about a 10-year period.
Capital appreciation fund?
No, we bonded, we went to referendums over about a 10-year period.
Yes, but all the bonds were 20-year bonds.
And all of them were 20 years bonds.
Thank you.
Okay. Mike? Operations.
Good morning, Forest Preserve of Will County. We have a lot of business today, so we'll get right to it. First is the award of contract to Homer Tree Care block award in the amount of $212,750 for EAB tree removal for 2017. Committee recommended 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Frizzle, second by Parker. Previous roll by Stanley Ferry, second by Trinier. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Award of contract to Lee Warner Excavating in the amount of $81,022.50 $2,000,000.51 for hydrologic restoration at Kankakee Sands Preserve. Committee recommended 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Gould, previous roll by Wilhelmie, second by Ferry. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is the award of contract to B3 Construction Group of Woodbridge, Illinois, in the amount of $73,619.45 for overseeing at Halle Valley Preserve. Committee recommends 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Balich, previous roll by Rice, second by Wilhelmie. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is the award of contract to B3 Construction Group of Woodbridge in the amount of $90,842.62 for overseeing at Thorn Creek Headwaters Preserve. Committee recommended approval 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Freitag, previous roll by Wilhelmie, second by Howard. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is the award of contract to Women Tree Care of Lockport, Illinois, in the amount of $60,386 for tree and brush maintenance services for 2017. Committee recommended approval 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Mustis, previous roll by Rice, second by Traynor. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is the approval of Resolution 16-12, authorizing an IGA with the Village of Plainfield for the development of Normantown Trail. Committee recommends approval 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Mayor, previous roll by Wilhelmie, second by Howard. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next up is the approval of Resolution 16-13, adopting the Will County Bikeway Plan. Committee recommends approval 9-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Parker, previous roll by Brooks, second by Wilhelmie. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
Approval of Resolution number 16-14, adopting a standalone travel reimbursement policy. Committee recommended approval 10-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Freitag, previous roll by Ferry, second by Howard. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is the approval of Resolution 16-15, authorizing an IGA with the City of Joliet and the Village of Charlotte for public bikeway along Black Road. Committee recommended approval 10-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Gould, previous roll by Winfrey, second by Brooks. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Question for Mr. Schultz. What do you estimate our construction timeframe to be with this project?
Right now, we're in phase 2 engineering. We expect to complete that this spring.
Turn your mic on. Hey, Suzanne.
I'm trying
I'll speak up. How's that? Okay. Now we are in phase 2 engineering. We expect to complete that this spring, and then the plans will be approved by IDOT late spring and early summer. We expect then that IDOT will do the project. They let those large-scale projects. We expect that to happen as soon as this fall. Fall of 2017, with construction taking most of 2018.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay. Next up is the approval of the IAPD credential certificate. Committee recommended approval 10-0, and I so move.
Motion by Herzog, second by Parker, previous roll by Winfrey, second by Rice. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next up, we have some reports. We have the district monthly program calendar, the quarterly O-ticket report, the quarterly vandalism fly dumping report, and we have the second one there was the quarterly capital project status report. You take a look at that one, and Don, actually the engineering and design for the Hamilwood's Shorewood extension is 75% complete. It also shows the Hamilwood Rock Run Bridge, 5% complete, and the engineering and design for Veterans Memorial Trailway Phase 1, 30% complete. Also shows 2 construction projects that are under construction right now. Kankakee Sands Preserve, which is about 33% complete, and the Plum Valley Preserve construction project is about 70% complete. So if you look at it, get you all the detail on those. Our next meeting is Wednesday, January 4th, 2017 at 2017, really? It's already 2017. At 8:30 a.m. at Sugar Peak Administrative Center. Hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like yesterday. Yeah, I just have a question.
have a question on the vandalism report. This just strikes me as odd, but anyway, it's kind of interesting. I think it's very appropriate right now. Apparently, somebody stole a brick from the Joliet Ironworks Historical Site that said the Russian Revolution begins. Is that brick been located or no?
No, typically what we do is we will re-engrave that brick and put it back. A new one.
And there's literally a brick in there that says that. Okay. I wonder which man will say that.
Now you know.
Tax Rules Committee?
Good morning, Madam President. We did not have an ad hoc meeting for this month and concluding this cycle, and the next one to be determined. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, let's see, there's nothing for executive session. Comments by the public? No comments by the public? Okay. Ralph, John?
I have no comments.
Okay. And then we're going to go on right, we're going to go right on to, I have 2 appointments right now for recommendation of hire. We have at this time, I would ask your approval to hire Scott Kicker as a part-time layer 1 position at our Four Rivers Environmental Educational Center in Shanahan as a starting wage of $18.47 per hour. The employee will work between 15 to 20 hours per week and not to exceed 950 hours per year. Second. Previous role? By Parker, second by Barry. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. I also need a motion to hire Andy Besta as a full-time real estate manager at the beginning salary of $47,000 per year. If I can have a motion by Parker, second by Winfrey, previous role by Tuminello, second by Ferry. All in favor? Motion carries. Okay. We also have a few commissioners that are going to be leaving our Forest Preserve family. Okay, Bob Howard has been on the board for 5 years and also was a member of Forest Reserve Operations Committee. So if you can come up and get come on, we got to listen.
Okay. I see Herb's got a big smile on his face right now, so, but anyway, I guess there won't be no more commentary from the left of you, though, Herb. So, anyway, I'd like to say thank you for all the commissioners. Thank you for the leadership. I have a deep respect for and liking for everybody in this room and everybody that serves an elected position, because it truly is a public servant position they actually serve, and it takes a lot of time away, takes a lot of time from home, family, etc. And this is the first time in 11 years that I won't be holding an elected office. And I feel like a kid again, because basically it seems like summer break. I'm waiting for the bell to ring, and then, okay, I'm done. You know, I can go out the door, but I'll still be around. And again, if there's anything that I can do, you know, to assist anyone here or in the future or whatever. And then there's a lot of work yet to go out there in the districts. And the one great thing about our Forest Preserve system is basically years ago they identified all these areas that should have been set aside, and they actually did set them aside, and that's a fantastic thing. And we're blessed on the east side. We have a lot of areas beautiful areas that if they were developed years ago, then we would have lost a lot over there. And I think it's created an oasis over there, which I think is great. So, but I wish you all well. Congratulations to Judy Congratulations to the new members that are going to be coming in, and congratulations to the existing members here that actually won their last election. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I believe I can call everyone in here a friend, and that's truly a blessing. Thank you.
The next one, who is not here unfortunately, but Liz Collins served on the board for 4 years and was a member of the Finance and Operations Committee. So she had put a nice note in thanking everyone. The next one, Steve Wilhelmy. For 18 years and was a member of the District Land and Finance Committee.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't usually say too much. I was treasurer for 2 years too, so that was kind of nice, and got to be. The only thing I want to say is thanks to you guys. It's made my life here a lot more bearable. And as a member of the Forest Reserve, I don't want to be remembered as someone who wanted to keep everything, at least questioning prices. We spent a lot of money on land, and I wanted to make sure everybody realized how much we were spending. And sometimes we want stuff I didn't want, sometimes we changed our minds. And now I'm going to go the other way around. Going forward, I hope you guys think about buying land, because right now it is cheap compared to what we were paying for 10 years ago. Do a great job. Congratulations to all you guys that got elected again. And I know Gloria will do a fine job replacing Joe and I. And then finally to Joe, who's not sitting there, hope he has a recovery. And I owe a lot to his guidance and leadership. Thanks again, everybody.
Okay, so Joe Ballard. He was on the board for 34 years. And he's a member of the District Finance and Executive Committee. Joe was president of the Forest Reserve from 2012 to 2013. He was also vice president from 2013 to 2014. I wish he was here to accept the plaque, but I know he would have a lot of great words to say, and I know he's in all of our prayers to get better, and he is. I heard his niece lives 2 doors down from me and said he's recovering quite nice and will be back on his feet. So
He was a big Cub fan, so what are you coming He was a big Cub.
okay, now we just have a motion to adjourn. Motion. All right, Jake, second by Parker. Previous roll by Tuminelli and second by Barry.